Once upon a chilling autumn evening, in a quaint little town nestled amidst a dense forest, there was a legend that sent shivers down the spines of the townsfolk. This eerie tale was about the Silent Road, a desolate path that wound its way through the dark woods and led to an abandoned park. No one dared to venture near it, for it was said to be haunted by restless spirits. In this town, there lived a curious young woman named Eliza. She was known for her adventurous spirit, and the legends surrounding the Silent Road piqued her interest. One evening, when the full moon cast an eerie glow on the town, she decided to unravel the mystery once and for all. Armed with a lantern, Eliza set out on her daring journey to the Silent Road. As she made her way through the forest, the trees whispered secrets, and the wind seemed to beckon her towards the heart of the darkness. The closer she got, the colder the air became, and the silence was almost deafening. Finally, Eliza reached the entrance of the Silent Road, an old, cracked path hidden beneath thick overgrowth. She could see faint footsteps, as if someone had been walking there recently, and shivers ran down her spine. Ignoring her fear, she continued onward, the lantern's faint glow guiding her way. As she walked deeper into the forest, a thick fog enveloped her, making it almost impossible to see more than a few feet ahead. It was then that Eliza heard the first whisper. It was soft and haunting, a voice from the past, calling her name. She stopped dead in her tracks, her heart racing. Eliza. The voice grew more distinct, echoing through the fog, and she felt an otherworldly presence surrounding her. Her lantern flickered, casting eerie shadows on the trees. She had a choice to make, to turn back and flee or continue down the Silent Road. Determined to uncover the truth, Eliza pressed on. The fog thickened, and her lantern's light dimmed further. The whispers grew more insistent, and the voices multiplied, as if a multitude of spirits were trying to communicate. Eliza, help us. She couldn't ignore the desperate cries any longer. The voices tugged at her heart, and she followed them deeper into the fog until she reached the heart of the abandoned park. There, she discovered an old, forgotten graveyard, overgrown with ivy and covered in moss. The spirits that had called out to her were trapped in this desolate place, longing for release. Eliza's heart ached for them, and she realized that they were not malevolent but lost souls seeking redemption. With a newfound determination, Eliza began to search for answers. She uncovered the story of the Silent Road and the tragic souls who were buried in the graveyard. They had met untimely deaths, and their spirits had been restless for years. The town had abandoned the park long ago, and their memories had faded into obscurity. Eliza was determined to help these spirits find peace. She sought the help of the town's elders and organized a memorial service to honor the forgotten souls. As the townsfolk gathered to pay their respects, they felt a surge of gratitude and relief from the spirits. The fog lifted, and the atmosphere lightened. From that day on, the Silent Road was no longer silent but filled with the whispers of gratitude from the spirits who had found peace at last. The town, once haunted by fear, was now a place of healing and remembrance, thanks to the bravery and compassion of one young woman, Eliza. As she walked away from the Silent Road, she knew she had discovered a different kind of adventure, one that brought light to the darkest corners and peace to the restless souls that dwelled within. And in the still of the night, when the full moon shone down on the Silent Road, the whispers were no longer haunting but full of gratitude, a reminder that even in the darkest places, there could be redemption and healing.